Hi, friends. Who is Wade Baskin? Who is Dr. Wade Baskin? You've obviously typed it in a search somewhere and you found the link and you're going, all right, who is this Wade Baskin guy? Because there's so much crap on the internet. And before you decide to do anything, you want to know who the heck I am. Well, first of all, I'm doing this video like in my home office here. You might hear some noise in the background. You might hear a dog start barking. Kids coming in asking me for stuff. My wife, she loves to tell me what to do. So, well, let's get down to it. Who am I? Who is Dr. Wade Baskin? Who is Wade Baskin? And before you make any decisions as to doing any kind of dealings with me, coming to my clinics, or doing any business online with me, I want you to know who I am and where I come from, because I think it's really important. Even though a lot of people go on the internet and try to make money or create businesses, create different income streams, or search people, figure out information. The internet is just filled with tons of information. So many people are on it. And so I wanted to come clean here and say, hey, look, who is Dr. Wade Baskin? Who is Wade Baskin? I am. I'm the real Wade Baskin. I am a real person. I've been a physical therapist since licensed since 1991. I went to Delta State University, Northwestern in Chicago, and then University of Mississippi Medical Center. I had a passion for helping people, still do. So I wanted to be a physical therapist. So I had to go to a lot of school to achieve that. Started my own business in 1993, going strong now. Started an online business back in 2013, 12, at the end of 12. I'll have to go look at that because, no, it was before that. Yeah, I lost my house in 2014, April 2014. Big tornado came through. And still found a way to succeed out of all this stuff. I'm a offline business. I failed miserably. My clinic, I failed miserably several times as I was learning, how to provide the absolute best service possible, because there's so many movable parts, right? And as a business owner, and as a solo business owner, there's a lot of intangibles and things around you, and especially in my industry. There's hardly anybody doing private practice anymore. They're either with hospitals, or you either have big hospitals around you employing therapists, or corporations like Jura Physical Therapy, Results Physio, things like that. They just employ anybody and everybody, but they put franchises up. They're cookie cutter programs, and they have systems in place. They just put stuff everywhere, and I'm surrounded by that. I'm not even supposed to exist, but I do. I found a way to do it. And I like sharing that with people. I like helping people succeed. I like helping people physically and fiscally, and I found great ways to do it. I went on the internet to try to find a way to help my offline business, my clinics, create a better internet presence, because so many people were there. I needed to find ways to improve my ability to get more patients to want to come see me, because I'm one of a few specialists in the United States that does the kind of work that I do. What's called an osteopractor. I'm an osteopactic physical therapy specialist, and I've always done things different. And I'm sure you're the same way. I'm sure you're like, you're here and you want to be here, and you're trying to figure out the best way to do it. And you probably found something that I'm doing. You want to do the same thing, either whether in the offline world and physical therapy possibly, or you found a system online, or you want to try to make money online. And I've succeeded in both areas. I've been a leader in my profession. I've been a leader in the online industry in 3 different businesses. And all the while, I've maintained my status as number one. I'm a dad. I have 3 awesome kids. I'm a husband. I think I do pretty good there. I have a lot of time with my family. We go and do things pretty much when we want to do, as the kids' school schedules allow. Now, my older kids are kind of moving on, and I've got one still left. At the time of this video, she's in just a sophomore in high school, cheerleader. And all my kids are real, they're hardworking, smart. Hopefully they pick some of that up from me, because I love to work in areas that I love. And that's one thing I wanted to do, coming through school. It's like, I don't want to just go to school and do nothing. I want to do something that I love, absolutely love. And you don't need school to do that. In order to succeed in anything, you basically need to be able to read. That always helps. Maybe adding and subtracting, even better. If you can multiply or divide, you're tops. Then you just got to take the right actions, right? And so, and I figured out bad ways to do things and good ways. So if you're watching this, Dr. Wade Baskin, I'm a father, a husband, And yes, then I guess you'd call me a marketer, because as a doctor of physical therapy, I have to market my services. I have to communicate to the people I want to hear me so they can take advantage of the services that I have that can help them, that they would be willing to pay for. That's the number one rule in business that I learned a long time ago, is that if you want to succeed, you have to have something of value to provide, or at least be willing to invest in something of value to resell, right? And that people want, to buy. In other words, nobody likes to be sold, but people love to buy things. Do you have something that people are interested in? You might have something yourself, or you may have found something you love and you want to resell it. That network marketing stuff. Where and I even have one of those. There's a nutritional that I absolutely love. In my opinion, it's the best way to improve your health and get into what we call a state of ketosis and stay there comfortably and really, have great body fat composition, great weight, great energy, focus, just a better way to do things. And so the only way I could get that is through a network marketing company. So I decided to join it. Now I don't do the meetings and the three-way calls. I have people that handle that. And but the product I love offering to people. I love sharing it. I love helping. It helps decrease inflammation. I could go on and on about it. So I find things that I like. Now I didn't invent the stuff, but I love it. And so I want to share it. And there's ways to do that. So that's what I help people do. And then there are people that have aches and pains and they can't move very well. And so I have very unique ways of helping them get out of pain and get moving again and achieve, a great physical life. Whether it's their sport, getting back in the garden, just being able to raise their arms, pick their grandkids up, or throw a ball, or get back to work. There's so many things people want to achieve. And my methods don't kill you. They're not drug related. It's not surgery. I try to keep people away from that. Or I work, if you've had surgery, I want to help you recover very fast in a very comfortable, the least painful way. Okay, and then in order to expand that, I can teach others how to do that too, that are other physical therapists that want to learn very special ways of taking care of people, not just the standard cookie cutter, go to school, learn a few exercise systems, here, give people a sheet of paper, put them on a bunch of machines, call that physical therapy. No, I use my hands, use my brain, use evidence, but I use a lot of innovation. I travel and train nonstop. Yeah, I love what I do because, it only takes, in our state, I think they require 30 hours of continuing education every 2 years, divided between clinical and management stuff and ethics. So I get 90 a year. It's not because, I like to go to school. I love to learn. I love to help people. And I'm always trying to figure things out and find better ways to do things. Same thing with my online business. I'm always trying to find the best system, best ways to help people that are just starting out, or seasoned people who might be failing, because I've failed as well, but I found out better ways to succeed. But all that's not as important. You'll probably see some links somewhere around here so you can see the stuff that I'm doing. I'm currently doing a video series where you can follow me as I start back over in the online space, because I've been invited to be on a very prominent team where over about 1,000 people watch us like every week, so they can learn how to succeed in business, online or offline. And I'm with some very heavy hitters, and so that was an honor to do. And so I decided, well, why not? Let me just jump back online and start another online business and see if I can, pump it out again. Let people just watch what I do. Start from scratch. I thought that would be kind of a cool thing. No, don't use any of my pre-existing contacts or resources. Just jump in and go, and so people can see, like, they can follow along. But I have a rabbit that made it through the tornado, still alive. I got a little dog. I'm a big dog guy, but we got a Yorkie of all things. Yorkie's name is Jasper, so if you hear some barking in the background, that's Jasper. He's a pretty good Yorkie. I also have a cat named Maddie, so you might see the cat rolling around. I love animals, love kids. They're all, one and the same. My oldest child is 23, and my middle child's 21 at the time of this video, and then I have my teenager. And she's a teenager. She's got her driver's permit, so that's really fun. And I'm a real good defendant of my property. People like to roll yards around here at certain times of the year around football season. They call it the junior, senior wars. And I've become a target because I like to set up creative ways to defend the house. I'll have to get into that later. Those of you who know me know what I'm talking about. I'm a fun-loving guy. I love to snow ski. Also, I'm recovering from an ACL injury. First time I've ever been injured in my life, like seriously damaged, where I had to get surgery. Yeah, I hurt my back before, my neck, had disc injuries, supposed to get surgery, but I found natural ways to heal using specialized physical therapy techniques. Yeah, so now I do that with other people. Blew my ACL. There's no fix for that. You got to get surgery if you want to be an athlete still. So I love being active. I'm a fourth degree black belt in martial arts, a former world champion back in year 2000. Yeah, I got a gold medal. Set some goals and went after it. So I know how to achieve some things. But again, along the way, there's a lot of failure. A lot of people go, "Wow, you've done so many good things," but you didn't see the work that went into it and the failures that led up to it. So I'm not afraid to fail. I've done that, and I'll probably continue to. But with the mindset of, hey, let's achieve something good. Let's help a lot of people along the way, and the people that are in my sphere, let's pull them up with me. I give a lot of energy every day. I see a lot of patients, and they're not feeling good most of the time. So I have to go in and really not only help their mindset, but their bodies too. That takes energy. And I walk home at the end of the day and I feel good. Sometimes I'm a little tired. Yeah, because, there's some people that are really hurting. My job is to get them out of that pain, get them moving, get them feeling better, moving through life, get them out of pain, whether it's in their business or in their body. Because there are so many people making some silly mistakes in business, whether offline, a brick and mortar business, mom and pop shop, or online, I'm in one of the tough businesses there is to be in. A solo physical therapist in their own business. Look those guys up. There aren't many of us around. Why? Because reimbursement levels, we're surrounded by everybody. You name it. We shouldn't even exist. But we're the best. We're like the special forces of our profession, Enough of that. So what else about me that you really need to know before you jump in here? Yeah, I love to snow ski. Love to bike. Still recovering from an ACL about, this is August 31st, going to September. I had surgery April 12, April, May, June, July, August, September. So 5 months out. I just got to where I'm starting to jog really good. Did my own therapy for the most part. I got a great team. I love my team. That we'll talk more about team building in some of the other videos that you'll see. Got a great team in my main clinic. I got another clinic down the road where it's an awesome team. Just great people to work with, man. I've been real fortunate. And I put myself out there and say, hey, look, if you want to work here, this is what it's like. I don't run a cold cookie cutter place. Family atmosphere, but very professional, serious about getting results. Did you hear that? Serious, very serious about getting results. If you're going to work with me, it's no nonsense. I mean, we're going to have a good time as much as possible, but it's no nonsense. And I'm not going to hold your hand unless you're 80 something years old and you need help getting out of the car and I see you. And yeah, I'll help you. But if you're going into business with me, if you're coming into my business, I'm going to help you succeed. And if I hold your hand along the way, that's not going to help you. But if I toss you in a little bit, give you some, not only advice, but a little mentorship, give you the tools that you need, if you take the actions, you'll succeed. Oh yeah, I learned that a long time ago. I was never, I'm a product of divorced parents and didn't have the dad figure, my mom struggled. And God love them both. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I am now, and I've done very well. I've provided a great foundation for my kids, but I try to make them work for everything they have. Yeah, I think I've spoiled them a little too much. I do. They still expect some things to be done for them. No. The only way you're going to succeed is to be given the opportunity, or you go after it and take action. My job is to give you the right action to do, right? And learn from my mistakes. And then take advantage of my wins, so you don't have to do the same thing. No such thing as reinventing the wheel around here. If I've made the mistake, avoid it. So if you're jumping into business with me, great. I expect you to succeed. But don't be thinking we're going to be sitting on the phone all day long, or you're going to be calling me every day at the clinic, or no, we don't do that. Life's about freedom. I'm here to give you freedom. Freedom of motion if it's in your body. Financial freedom if you're looking to start your own business, whether online or offline. Okay? So that's what I do. I'm a mentor, somewhat of a coach. I'm a helper. I have a bunch of degrees and specialties and stuff. That doesn't mean anything. My passion drives that. My passion is helping people and being, number one, just a good dad, man. I want my kids to see what I'm doing and have them do something similar with their passions, help others. My wife, man, it was us first before the kids. So, I'm a husband, absolutely. And then I'm here to help you guys achieve awesome things in your life. So that's me in a nutshell. I'm going to keep this under 15 minutes. If you have any other questions, You know where to get in touch with me. Check out the links that I've provided. Dr. Wade, I'm out.